Alrighty then, Successful Indie Author, 5-minute focus episode 860, paperback sizes. Let's talk about those really cool paperback sizes. When you go through Amazon, KDP Print, a lot of people have been having problems with shipping. Just depends where your production facility is. I've had no problems with shipping. When they pack books, get them and I receive them just fine. They're in good condition. I had one that did arrive wet, but that's because it was raining out and it was wet. So, what are the standard sizes? When you go through Amazon KDP Print, it'll default to 6x9. Ingram Spark, they give you all different kinds of options as well. Default 6x9. Why? Because that's the most convenient for Amazon to print and for the price as well. It's their best price. Doesn't mean it's your best option. For me, 5x8. 5x8 is the smallest that KDP Print will do, and that is a nice size that looks comparable to trade paperbacks on a bookshelf, mixed with all different kinds of titles. And if you are in Barnes & Noble, 5x8 doesn't look out of place. 6x9 absolutely does on a shelf with other normal size books, normal trad pub size books. Now, if your book is a total beast, 150,000 words, it's hard to get that baby into a 5x8 format without shrinking the font so small that it's unreadable. So 6x9, if you've got a big behemoth of a book, and I've got a book that's, 500,000 words in one book, and it's 6x9 and it's still a brick. It's a total door stopper. So don't be led astray. Do what's best for your readership, and readership generally likes that smaller size, something they can actually put in a pocket. It'll cost you a little bit more because you're charged per page, but you can still get it down. But a 5x9 little skinny guy or 5x8 little skinny guy maybe doesn't look as impressive as a 5x8 that's a little bit thicker. You want to be, once again, comparable with other books in your genre when it comes to size. The appearance makes a difference because it gets them into the book and then they start reading. So control your font sizes to control your length without making it too small. And you've got to do a little trial and error on this. 10 point is right on the edge. I know people have gone down to 9 point. I like 12 point for, I think 14 or 16 is considered large print, but that's a different animal altogether because it's printed really large. So take a look, see what works best for you and your readership. And then also understand that other countries may have different sizes. Like Germany, it's 12 meters by 19 centimeters, 12 by 19. Who'd have thought that? Well, they use metric over there, so of course you think that. Still, I default and I print 5x8 because it's close enough, because that works for me. You have to get different covers. If you do your own cover sizing, great. But if you don't, then you have to do a mother may I with your artist. Say, hey, can you size this down? Can you size it up? Can you make it this size? And especially when you're talking print, that's full wrap. That's a little bit different. When I buy my covers, I buy them with all of the options. Even if I don't, I have the option to do audiobook, to do a paperback, and of course the ebook. If I don't, well, that's on me, but I usually do at least the paperback. So do what's best, 5x8. Don't let that 6x9 default get you. And once you do a 5x8, there it is. And if you change size later, like I'm changing one series from 6x9 to 5x8, yes, I get to use all new ISBNs, but they're my ISBNs. So, 9 new ISBNs for the 5x8 size versus the 6x9. So paperback sizing. Do what's best for you, but understand the default may not always be your best choice. Atticus and Vellum will shape it to whatever size you want. Trade paperback is 4.25 by 6.87 inches. It's kind of tiny little guy. Fits on racks, easily fits in a back pocket, which was the sizing because it was a pocket book, was the initially what they were called. Fits in the back pocket of a jeans pocket. 5x8, you can kind of squeeze it in there. Depends if you get some big old pockets or not. If you have pockets, here's the pockets in jeans. All right. There you go. A little conversation about paperbacks. Think about it. But once you think about it, decide what you're going to do it across all of your titles, and move on. Don't waste too much time on it. Peace, fellow humans.